Hey everyone, thanks for checking out this video. I'm going to try to make it super quick. I'm driving back from a job here today. In this video, I'm going to share an idea that I had talking with a customer that maybe is the single most important factor or recipe for success in starting out a successful side hustle or even starting out your first business, your first small business. Please consider subscribing, or at the very least, please like this video. It really helps us small content creators. Okay, anyway, on with the idea. So it's a do and a don't, and let's start with the don't. I think perhaps the very most important factor that will lead to you creating a successful, by which I mean profitable and give you some income, profitable and income generating side hustle or even small business is don't follow your passion or your dream or your fantasy. Don't start there. Maybe later, but to start out with, don't do that. The reason why I don't think you should do that is more times than not, probably almost all the time, if you start to do something or you want to do something that is a dream or a passion, or, you know, if I could do anything in the world, that tends to be expensive. Why? Because you're going to be thinking really big. You're going to be thinking, okay, like I know all about this, I love this, this is my passion, I really want to do this, I'm going to need all of this equipment, I'm going to need all of this supplies, I'm going to need X, Y, and Z, and it just gets expensive. And the worst possible thing you can do when you're starting out and you're trying to be income generating and profitable is to have a lot of expense. So start simple. So if that's not what you're supposed to do, what should you do? I would suggest that you think about 2, 3, 4, 5, a handful of things that you already do. Skills, interest, hobby. Doesn't have to be something you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be a dream. It just might be an everyday thing, but you just happen to already do it. Something that ideally you already have enough supplies and equipment that you can do it, for yourself, that you could do for other people. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you like to crochet or sew. Maybe you've never thought about opening up some wildly successful tailoring business or sewing shop or something like that. But nonetheless, you know how to, I don't even know, you know how to sew things together. You know how to repair torn clothing or something like that. That's exactly the type of skill that you can easily turn into, again, at least a side hustle and probably a small business. If you have a lawnmower, that's all you need to start a little mowing business. No, you're not going to be the biggest mowing company in town. Maybe you don't even like mowing. So what? You can take your mower and you can go to someone's house and you can knock on the door and you can say, hey, I noticed that your grass is pretty long. I know we're all pressed for time. I happen to be in the area, doing another job. And hey, would you consider letting me mow your lawn for $40 or whatever the price is in your area? Okay, that's how you start a successful side business, or side hustle or business. Okay, so I'm just talking to a customer earlier, and we were talking about my path to developing my business, and it just kind of occurred to me that I think so many people, when they start thinking about starting a business or a side hustle, or they already are doing something but it isn't really working, it's because they're thinking too big. Frankly, they're trying to make it too fancy, too glamorous, too big. They're spending a bunch of money and they're kind of just spinning their wheels. Instead, think about something you already do. You already have some basic supplies and equipment for that you can add value to customers who otherwise, won't do it themselves. So that's what I'm thinking. Really interested in your thoughts on that, and maybe this is something that I can give a little bit more thought to myself and turn into a bigger video with maybe some more clarified thoughts in the future. So again, thanks for checking this out. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks.